Well, greetings subscribers, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and today, yep, another project. We're going to be working with and trying out these TRANSOURDREAM, and this is a through heat transfer paper. Why this one in particular? Got a lot of good reviews online, especially because of the color and the brilliance of the colors, and the fact that you can also use this with LaserJet printers instead of just ink print. So I have a color LaserJet. It's an HP model, whatever, and you know, want to see how these turn out. Now, I've had some success with some t-shirt iron-ons, specifically with like Hutch BMX, because, you know, for like this Trick Star, you can't find shirts or jerseys or anything, so it's nice just to, you know, throw something together. Now, as you can see, I mean, the color is not that brilliant, a little kind of I would say faded when it comes to that, but I want to redo a few of these Hutch shirts and see what the red looks like. And like I said, thought I would give these a shot. Available, cheapest I think I was able to find was what is it, 20 sheets for 17 bucks or 15 bucks on Amazon, so pretty good. I'll throw a link there for you. And what I'm going to try first, actually, instead of the Hutch, is I have a Nash Metropolitan. Pretty much looks like this, but not exact. You know, I'm not too keen on this this drawing, but you know, got this at a car show, so it was good. And it's an iron-on. It's starting to fade and crack and whatever, but a while back I did this artwork, which is my actual Nash cartoon version. You know, matches it pretty much exactly with all the details, and a nice photo of it out at Red Rock Canyon. So I'm gonna actually do this on the shirt. So, you know, between that and the colors, I wanted to see what it's gonna look like. And yeah, this print's really nice. It's on metal. I got this from man, I don't know, somebody online too. But we're going to do that, and we're going to basically, just as a test first, I think we're going to throw that on this little long sleeve shirt and see what it looks like. What is this? This one's a, I think, a Walmart special, Time True large women's cotton. So I'm going to put a different logo up on the front, and we'll go through that process. I'll film next, probably the artwork, printing it on a laser printer, see what it looks like before the transfer, go through the process on transferring it, because this is transfer. You cut it out, you remove the actual logo or whatever it is you're printing. You cut that out, kind of line cut around it, and then you do a heat transfer, and you can do it with either a heat press or just an iron, no steam, high heat for like 10-15 seconds, I believe it is, on a hard surface, not on an ironing board. And you know, should come out good. Like I said, just want to see what the color is, how vibrant the colors are, and then probably on that we'll give it a shot. I mean, this says 30 washes, no fading, and it's also not supposed to crack either. So take it from there. Stay tuned. All right, well, first things first, let's get over to the computer. We'll look for our original artwork. This first is my Nash Metropolitan, 1962 1500, and as you can see, this kind of matches what I want to do on the shirt as opposed to that other logo. And then this version here, this is actually a transparent background, so I can kind of put this on pretty much everything. And what I actually did, that metal wall hanging, you know, I kind of overlaid this on nice photo that I had from Red Rock Canyon. So this is the square print that we're going to put on the back of the shirt, and then I have another small little Nash logo. I might even use this little front grill emblem, you know, for the patch on the front. But again, it's a test. So first things first, though, I want to be able to kind of match this and see, you know, between that metal print and also just printing this out on a laser printer, what the color is going to look like between paper. So this is just white paper, full sheet, and we're going to fire that out on the HP LaserJet, and we'll see, you know, how that looks compared to, you know, that, and we'll see what it looks like, and then we'll print it out on the transfer paper, and kind of go from there. So this did take a little bit to print because it's a 51 meg document. I think it's like 16 by 20 inches. So let's take a look. All right, so that's on regular laser, and we're going to compare this to that heat transfer and see if the colors are the same, and then, you know, compare that to what it looks like on the shirt after it's you know, transferred and ironed on. So all right, well, stay tuned. All right, just a quick thing to add. This is inside the package. These things have nice little piece of like rice paper separating them. The paper is actually pretty bright, so we're gonna get that loaded up here and kind of take it from there. I'm curious also that some people have said after they've printed this, they've ran another like just ran a piece of paper through, and there was a lot of toner that came through. There was still kind of like a ghost image of what they had printed, you know, stuck inside the printer. So I've had that happen before on like some label material. So anyway, we'll give it a shot. We'll crank out another one of these. Again, 51 megs. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. All right, well, this is gonna be our comparison test, and just why that's coming out, I thought that this was the version that came with, oh wow, look at that, man. I thought this was the version that came with like a small sheet of Teflon that you put on there, but no, it's actually not. This is just this is the print. I'm not going to try to touch the front too much, and you peel off the back and leave this facing up and then iron it. So we'll go over the instructions as well and kind of go from there. See, so it's just print, cut, iron, done. So nothing else to it. But let's make a comparison here. So this is regular, you know, crap copy paper, not anything special, not bright white index or anything. And then this is the transfer material, and I must say that looks pretty damn good. Yeah, a little better than the copy paper. All right, well, let's get the shirt ready and get the iron heated up, and we'll kind of take it from there. I might just do it here, maybe on the stairs or on the floor in the office. So be right back. All right, so decided to bring this into the bathroom and try it out on the dirty countertop. It's nice and hard. It's fake Mexican tile, so I don't really care. So a quick thing on the notes here. It says, you know, just don't print it mirror image. Prints on pigment or dye ink only, but also says it's laser printer compatible, so go figure. Image design facing up on t-shirt, and I guess this is not little rice paper. These are the two little Teflon sheets that they gave you, and pretty much it just says iron on hot, no steam, full sheet, 3 to 5 minutes. So that's a little bit longer than I remember. I had a couple things here on print, setting your printer to label and the thickness to 10G to 150G, and no mirror printing. Yeah, I did not do that part. And then, yeah, lay the image with the design facing up and put the Teflon over it, and then, you know, let it go. And then it has just some other information about washing, don't wash it within 48 hours. And then also, general washing, inside out, let it air dry, no bleach. So one of the things, first off, is you're supposed to peel off this transfer. And I would say one difficulty from the very beginning on a full sheet is trying to get that edge to peel up. And then second to that would be trying to pull that image off. So right now I have it face down, and as you can see, even with clean hands, I left a few marks from like fingers, and then just doing this above. So this is kind of cool. Doing this above the shirt itself. Look at what the kind of powder residue got on the shirt. But I'm going to leave that for now because it really doesn't matter. Not on this. I mean, this is going to be kind of a test, and we'll go from there. But yeah, look at what it did here on the edge, and look at the spots, a couple of the spots there. So I'm just going to try to get this centered. Got the iron heating up, no steam, and we'll just get this laid out basically about where I want it, and we'll give it a shot, and I'll let you know how it turns out. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the fingerprints, so that's something just to be mindful of. And look, like when you touch the back of it, look at how, because basically what this is it's kind of it prints it, and this is a real micro fine perforated piece of paper that pushes that ink and pushes that toner down through the paper. That's why you're printing it this way, and then you're going to iron that and transfer it down into the cotton material. But yeah, we'll see. I have a feeling that probably without much heat on these little areas, most of that powder will probably just wash off. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not going to do the whole 3-5 minutes, but yeah, I mean, it still looks good. It's much better than the other shirt, and got maybe about 10 of these. So, oh yeah, see, I gotta stop touching that. Wash my hands first. So we'll get that Teflon sheet, get this thing laid down. Probably have to do it like that, and we'll then hit that with an iron, see what the finished product looks like. Be right back. All right, it's been about 4 or 5 minutes now. Putting some really good pressure on this, and keeping the iron moving around. And so I think that should probably do it. Let's take a look. And yeah, I would say probably looks better on camera. Now a little bit of transfer there on the Teflon. Yeah, this little spot came up. Not sure why. Probably fingerprint or something. Yeah, looking on the back of the phone here on the camera, looks pretty good. Like I said, I don't know if this stuff's gonna, I mean, that's kind of powder. So yeah, I mean, not bad. Definitely much better than the other shirt. However, good first try. I think a couple of things just to be mindful of is probably don't do the full sheet. Probably get to cut along this line so that way it's just a full image, because like as you can see, some of this bled out, and I don't think it would have done that otherwise, or maybe it would bleed out on the shirt and it'll wash off. This says don't wash for 48 hours, so I think I'll have to give it. Yeah, I'm not sure why this stuck. I mean, I might be able to throw that back on there and iron it into place to see if it'll stick, but not exactly sure why it didn't. Yeah, I mean, I definitely had enough pressure, enough heat and pressure in this area. So we'll give that a few minutes and see if we can get that to stick to the shirt. Maybe there was something on the shirt there. I don't know. So, all right, well, pretty good test with this. Probably try that Hutch logo since it's mainly just black and red and white, or I'll print out one of the one of the pink ones and see how it looks. I'll just have to kind of track down a cheap shirt that I don't mind ruining and kind of go from there. Let's see if this thing, yeah, I don't know why that pulled up. Yeah, see that? Oh, man, look at that. Almost pulled up more too. Oh, now I got a little bit of burn mark there. All right, well, we're gonna let this cool down, and oh yeah, it doesn't look so good. All right, in the instructions it says 48 hours before washing, so I think we'll just leave this. I might not do the logo on the front, you know, because there's really no point if this is a throwaway shirt. But yeah, not bad. I mean, it did keep the color. Again, it looks much better on the camera than it does in person, but actually in person that's kind of that Berkshire green, bluish. Yeah, it's not too bad. So, all right, well, pretty impressed. And again, these are your TRU-HEATTRANSFER transfers. They have them in light 3.0. I think they have them in medium and dark. So if you're printing onto black t-shirts or something, they have the white backing underneath. Not exactly sure how that works. I think it's pretty much how you're going to cut out your design is the border of the white that it's going to have around it. So, I mean, you're going to have to be pretty good with an X-Acto knife or something at that point. But yeah, and didn't really say anything about reusing this. I know you're supposed to, but I'd be concerned with this, this image burnt on there, and also this little piece of material. So they only give you 2 of these sheets. So yeah, we'll have to see. All right. Well, that's all I got. Hopefully that helps you guys, and you know, do some experiments with it yourself, and leave some comments and how it worked out for you and what you printed it on, and how mainly too how it lasted. You know, how many washes you got out of it, or if it faded. This is pretty good. Like, I mean, it's not supposed to crack, and it doesn't look like it's going to. Oh yeah, now that it's cooled down, it's got a really, oh yeah, it's got a really good feel to it. Yeah, it's not dry or anything at all. It's got a real good kind of, let's say, vinyl, almost like a vinyl. All right, well, that's yeah, pretty good. Much better than the other crap transfer material I had from, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago that I was using. They've done a lot with technology up to this point. So, all right, well, yeah, a little upset about some of this, and definitely, yeah, the fingerprints. I think that's underneath now. You can you can definitely see where I had my hand while I was separating the material. So, all right, probably a good idea to wear gloves or something during that process. So, all right, let you guys go. Like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.